Here's what you need to know. The final results may not be in for a day or two, but there are at least 3 things Hollywood can be certain out of yesterday's primary election. 1, that former Writers Guild West President Patrick Verrone is not going to the California State Senate. Despite a campaign that had the backing of the likes of another former WGA chief, John Wells, and other big-name scribes, the efforts of one of the architects of the 2007 writers' strike came second to last out of a pack of 8 to fill Ted Lieu's seat. Few things are certain in politics, but one of them is that Jerry Brown is going to be re-elected governor of California. Topping the primary last night, the incumbent will face off against former Treasury official Neil Kashkari as his Republican opponent in November. The latter is no fan of increased tax incentives for the film and TV industry, while despite big contributions from Hollywood moguls, the governor has stayed on the fence about legislation to expand the currently $100 million program. Lastly, former DreamWorks exec and LA mayor runner-up Wendy Gruhl lost her bid to replace Tinseltown fave Henry Waxman in the House of Representatives. The Marvel Universe continues to expand with news that a Doctor Strange movie is a go, with Scott Derrickson in talks to direct the big screen debut of the longtime mystical comic character. As Deadline's Jen Yamato reported, Derrickson, who is best known for helming 2012's Sinister, tweeted out yesterday that his next movie will be Strange. The Strange pick is no surprise to Marvel fans, as the Sorcerer Supreme was name-dropped recently in this summer's blockbuster Captain America: The Winter Soldier. The announcement of Derrickson comes as Marvel continues to seek a director for the Paul Rudd-starrer Ant-Man, since Edgar Wright left and Adam McKay dropped out of talks to take over the pick. And lastly, this may be the season of burn-offs on TV, but it is about to become nothing but big games in the sports world on the small screen. The Stanley Cup Finals hit the ice tonight on NBC with Game 1 of the matchup between the New York Rangers and the LA Kings. Last year's playoffs between the winning Chicago Blackhawks and the Boston Bruins was the most watched Stanley Cup in 19 years. And with this year featuring teams from the top 2 markets in the nation, that record could be challenged to say the least. Of course, hockey will only reign supreme for about one night, as the NBA Finals starts on Thursday with current champs the Miami Heat once again facing off on the court against the San Antonio Spurs for a rematch of last year's tournament. And then, just a week later, the beautiful game takes the field as the World Cup kicks off in Brazil and runs to July 13th. All we can say, plan accordingly. Keep checking back for more video news from the Deadline team. I'm Dominic Patton for Deadline Hollywood.